Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your October 2025 Angel and Ancestor reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Scorpio. So I'm pulling a Divine Direction card to start the tone of the reading, the direction of the reading. For you we have trust. Trust in your intuition, in what you are feeling, sensing, seeing, or experiencing. So, whatever you're intuitively feeling here, you've got to trust it. It might be that you're being guided here. Let's see what we have for you. Let's pull an angel message. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Thank you for October. Message for Scorpio. We have Archangel Michael. When you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help protect and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems, so ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situations, or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions, and actions of others. Archangel Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualize yourself wearing a deep blue cloak, securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy, and power. Your affirmation: I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael. So that is your angel message, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you as a spirit animal oracle message. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for October. We have snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Some of you might need some time to yourself, some introspection time. The snow leopard can also be a sign of keeping our own cards close to our chest. It can be a sign of, secrecy, but usually for a reason. It's quite a secretive animal. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Destiny message. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you for October. Angel, spirits, guides, destiny message. We have fulfillment. So let's read that out to you here, Scorpio. The picture is called the Laden Peach Tree. Fulfillment is at hand. No matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Find bliss in the moment. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. If you've been having health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Savor your life with gusto and grace. Experience and embrace life in all its permutations. If you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. So we have fulfillment there, Scorpio. Let's pull some extra cards to go with the cards on the table. So what do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Angels, spirits, guides, angel and ancestors, messages. As always, I say what comes to me. What do we have for Scorpio for October? Message for Scorpio. We have Scorpio energy. We have the Five of Cups. Queen of Wands could be your energy. Can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who manifests like the Queen of Wands. Action-orientated, being assertive, go-getting, confident, driven. Male or female with this energy, taking the lead even. We have the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, okay. We have the Devil. So Scorpio energy, somebody who is not afraid of transformation, afraid to bring changes to their scenario. There may well be something that you are coming to terms with, accepting that something isn't working for you anymore here, Scorpio, and it might well be it's time to let it go. Though there is always something that you're going to miss, about a person, place, or situation, we recognize that. It's not fulfilling. But this is where we have the opportunity to move on from what was to what will be. Again, there are 2 cups full of the wine that is still in those cups that has been lost to these other 3 cups. So there are still potential possibilities that are around you. But it's about accepting when something isn't working for you and it's time to let it go in order to capitalize and embrace the potential and possibilities that you have to move forward to. It feels like you're accepting here something isn't working for you here. The additional message with the Five of Cups, it can also represent somebody being right next to the Queen of Wands. It can represent somebody who might be regretting what's happened between you and hoping all is not lost to make amends. I mean, this can also be a term of this, but again, I always read for you. Either way, I think that you're figuring out what's for you and what's not for you here. Queen of Wands can be a person, but it can also be your energy, because with the cards on the table, we have the Devil here. This feels like more about taking your power back, being assertive. Queen of Wands, it doesn't really matter whether there's fear involved with the Queen of Wands energy. She'll do it anyway. This is somebody who will act independently, who will take action in how they intuitively feel that they need to take action, knowing what the right thing to do is for themselves. And if something needs to be faced and addressed, they'll do it. And this is the scenario here. I feel that you're dealing with a situation here where it's not working for you, for whatever reason, and you're feeling it's time to take action, assert yourself. Yes, you could also be dealing with somebody here, but it feels like there's no way forward. The Eight of Swords can be a stuck energy, but sometimes there are reasons to be stuck. There are reasons to say, I'm not going down that path anymore. I'm not open to moving forward with this person anymore. So, and it feels here, because you've come to some kind of acceptance here, that it's time to let go of something in order to embrace greater possibilities and the chance of greater fulfillment around you. This feels like a situation that you're in where it's not fulfilling you anymore and you're not moving forward with it anymore. There's no way forward. It can be about blocked, some kind of blocked path, but it feels like for a reason. I'm not going down that way anymore. The devil can be to do with a place, person, situation. Again, if it's an external thing, we can always have the devil within us again as well, so I will talk about that in a minute. But the devil is, when it's to do with an external force, is something unhealthy. It can be to do with, in terms of relationships, whatever form of that relationship is. It can be somebody who has an addiction. It can be codependency in a romantic relationship. I can't live without this other person. Obsession, jealousy, addiction, vices of some kind, behavioral patterns that don't serve your highest good, however that would manifest for you. It can be very manipulative as well. It tempts us within with what we want the most. So it always plays on our weakness in some way here, Scorpio. But I think that you're waking up to something. I think that you're accepting that it's time to let a place, person, or situation go because there's no way forward for you anymore. And it's time to move on from what was to what will be, is what I'm seeing for you. Now, this can also be for those of you who are dealing with your own devil energies, because we all have the power of ego within us too. This can be a scenario where you might be overcoming some kind of addiction or a vice of some kind. But we let go of something that we enjoy, but it's not serving our highest good. So there's a scenario, I'm going to miss it. For example, it can be about, giving up smoking or, spending habits. I mean, whatever that scenario would be for you. Because it's time to move on from the potential and possibility around you when we recognize what's not working for us now, is what I'm seeing for you here. And again, it might well be taking action, a new power dynamic for you here, where you're taking control and taking charge of something that you know it's time to take control of, and therefore not going down that path again, is what I see for you here. And it would be the same thing if there was a person or place inviting you to go down some kind of path again. Again, maybe the wrong kind of people, or you understand what I'm saying. So this just feels that sense here of breaking free of the devil's influence. There is a kind of new power dynamic within you here, Scorpio, where you're recognizing what you want to move forward towards, also what you have to let go of, and realizing that there is no way forward in this scenario. I'm not going down that path again, is what I see for you. The snow leopard energy just feels that sense of going your own way. Deep down, you know what you need to do. And there's such a strong sense coming across the reading as well of acting independently. Especially with the Queen of Wands, again, that snow leopard energy as well. And certainly with the empowered energy of the Archangel Michael card, deep down, you know what you need to do. You're trusting your feelings in a scenario and knowing which way you need to go. To release from something that's not working for you anymore, there's a level of acceptance. But as you do, you open doorways to greater possibilities that promise greater fulfillment and contentment. The Five of Cups is telling you, also don't be afraid to let go of what's not working for you, because it can pave the way for, us turning around and embracing greater possibilities that have the opportunity to bring greater fulfillment and joy. So this is what I see for you here, Scorpio. It feels like don't fear letting go of something and not think that there's nothing else for you. The two cups around that person are telling you that there are things to move forward to. Greater fulfillment and joy and happiness, but I think that you're figuring out what's not working for you here. You could look at that in whichever scenario. The devil can be a boss from hell, an unethical place, a neighbor from hell. I mean, however this manifests for you. Yes, it can also be to do with relationship formats of any kind. But however this manifests for you, a strong sense of you're taking your power back and you know what needs to be done and you're doing it. You're not moving down that direction any further. You're taking action and almost kind of taking away the devil's capacity to influence you anymore. But you are being told as you do that, there are opportunities for greater fulfillment, happiness, and contentment. All right. And this is the transformation that I was talking about. Very Scorpio in terms of energy. Out with the old, in with the new. So, your angel and ancestor message. The first one, we have White Witch, be the light. And we have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. So let's see what we have for you as the White Witch. Be the light. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile toward you or someone else, you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Know that you are encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. And let's look at Spirit Fox now. It's very savvy energy. Trust your talents in changing times. Stay alert as change is in the air. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it might not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge, but be open to the shifts occurring, because they really are answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out of your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. Sorry, the cat's snoring in the background. That's what's picking up on the microphone. Scorpio. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the month of October 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful October, and I will see you next time.